Welcome back to another StarCastTV, and I'm Skin. Today we are going to cast some wonderful game between these two players. That is going to be Rush versus Larva, Larva versus Rush, and spawning location the bottom left, the white Zerg. This is Larva. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the top middle, the blue Terran. This is Rush. As we can see, he's using the YamTube. So his wife's is YouTube, and I'm pretty sure he has a new YouTube channel. It's called Rush. If you feel like to check his YouTube, please check out his Rush's YouTube channel. But anyways, we're gonna be seeing some Terran versus Zerg matchup on Ascension. And first of all, Rush is building a depot bottom of the command center. Interesting. And we are seeing from Larva making an overlord. Most likely it is going to be a 12 hatchery opening. The overlord is going directly to the 12 o'clock location, so he's gonna be having some lucky scout. And we see Rush is gonna be building up barracks at the entrance, so he's gonna be walling off his main base. I wonder if this is gonna be some sort of like a wall off into like a one base mech opening. It can be a 1-1-1 strategy, or it can be even a wall off into a CC first. But we see him not making the refinery yet, and as we know, Larva is doing the 12 hatchery into a scout. So far nothing is crazy. 12 hatchery into 11 spawning pool, and we see him not making. Oh, okay, he will be making a drone. Is he gonna be making another drone? No, okay, he will be making another drone. So 12 hatchery into 11 pool, and then making 3 drone. So that is gonna let Larva to have more mineral income, and he's most likely going to be go for a 3 hatchery build. And we see he has a lucky drone scout, and checked out, there is no refinery at the main base, and Rush is right now immediately building. Okay, I guess he's trying to be aware of this pool first. Confirming there's a hatchery. As soon as he confirms the hatchery, he'll be putting down the command center. And Larva has put down the 3rd hatchery. I'm not sure if he has. Okay, yeah, there you go. Rush has confirmed the 3rd hatchery at the main, and he also knows how late the extractor is. So this is pretty much giving Rush intel. Larva is playing passive. It is not going to be any sort of like a 2-hatch lair tech, or even Zergling speed, like early stage of the Zergling speed or whatsoever. But Rush is going to be moving out with 3 marine. We finally see him making a refinery and a 3rd depot. So whenever you're seeing this type of like a 3 depot into a refinery, this is highly likely going to be eBay first. And there is an eBay. 3 hatchery, and almost about to have 100 Vespine gas. And here is the lair tech, started at 3 minutes 38 seconds. Making more drones right now by Larva. So for nothing is going crazy. Larva knows there has to be the CC first. He checked the refinery a long time ago. Here are the 4 Zerglings are moving out. Metabolic boost should be starting now, but I guess he's not gonna be starting it. But look at this, how fast the 2nd extractor is. So whenever you're seeing this fast 2nd extractor, you're most likely going to play 9 Muta, the classic Zerg versus Terran. 3-hatch Muta build in the past, or like before Remastered came out. A lot of players has gone all those 3 hatchery build. But we see him making Hydrodent. It is not going to be Mutalist build. And we know, and everyone knows, Rush is getting the academy. Here's the bunker is about to be finished. Rush is playing really safe, putting down the bunker just in case he doesn't die to any sort of like a Zergling rush. Putting 2 marine inside of the bunker. 6 marine will be standing outside. Steam pack on the way. 3rd barracks, and still no compensation. So Rush is pretty much assuming Yeah, Rush is just pretty much assuming this is going to be a Muta opening. We see him not adding. Okay, here is the comp station. One comp station being added. Lurker upgrade on the way. And as well, at the same time, the Spire tag as well. So let's see how this is going to be done. But ooh, look at that. Taking a risk over here. Rush does not get to see the Overlord. And Larva is being careful with this Overlord movement. Sending some Overlord to bottom right. Okay, here's the one drone at 5 o'clock. We just heard the first scan. Let's see where did he scan. Ooh, he gets the double intel. He gets to see the Hydro Dam and the Spire at the same time. So Rush knows about this. Rush knows what's up. But he probably won't be able to figure out whether he's making the Lurker upgrade or whatnot. But he does have 5 barracks on the way. This is total 5 racks into a factory immediately. It looks like Rush is gonna be putting down factory. Okay, still not. Okay, there's the factory. Just heard another scan. Scans at the natural seas. There are 2 sunken being morphed. So this kinda tells Rush intel that Rush is Larva is playing passive. Whenever you're making 9 Muta, you don't really necessarily need to put these 3 colony, and because of this, he's just gonna be taking all those confident to move out, hitting some Overlord, pushing it away. Here are the Mutalists. There are a total 7. Some Hydralists will be okay. It's already transferred to bottom right side. Already morphing 2 lurkers. One Hydralist is not doing not making a lurker yet, but looks like Rush. Yeah, Rush did scan. I forgot I missed it. Yeah, Rush scanned at a bottom right, so he knows about that expansion. He's sending all those M&M force to the bottom right side, but these 7 Mutalists will be diving inside, picking up the SCP one by one. 1 shot, 2 kills. Okay, miss micro there. So now this Mutalist has been taking so much of a damage. Only 6 Muta remaining. 3 lurkers are already here. Now this will tell Rush he needs to be careful. Yeah, it looks like these 2 players are chatting. There are some lags in this game. They're having some trouble with the Muta micro, but let's see. Here are the reinforcements are coming out. Reinforcements are about to merge with the main army. Double Storm being finished. Sniping some SCB, so that is going to be also great. Finally adding a science facility for Rush. This M&M force are just keep using the steam pack. Try to cut off these Muta. Hype tech on the way with the evolution chamber. +1 armor on the way for Larva. So pretty fast evolution chamber, I would say, because normally you kind of wait until the hype tag is to be finished and then add a double evolution chamber and you start 1-1 upgrade immediately. But it was kind of like Queen's Nest with the chamber, evolution chamber together, so he's getting the hype tag plus with the +1 armor on the way. I wonder what the next follow-up is going to be for Rush. Okay, Rush will be making double dropship. He managed to pick this Overlord up, so that's a good thing. But we know that lots of Overlord and Scourges are flying around the map and pretty much looking for any sort of like a dropship movement, or maybe even cut off. Look at this, all the Zerglings are spread nicely done for Larva, that he will be able to get all this intel. 2 dropships are moving out, but where are the Scourges? Okay, there are 1 Scourge, and as soon as Larva sees the scanners at the main base, oh, something has to be coming. He has 2 lurkers with some Zerglings already prepared. And now these 2 dropships loaded up some M&M, and now it is going towards to bottom right side. Some Mutalists will be spread. That's nice. I wonder what the decision making is going to be. Here is going to be the 3rd command center. should be starting soon for Rush. Third expansion is almost fully saturated. Here's the first scan. 2 double Scourge. 4 Scourges were already there and waiting for the dropship, not letting him to unload. But now we don't. Oh, here's the 2 vessels. The 2 vessels are already out. Hearing more scans. Scanning at the bottom right over here at the 4th expansion, seeing whether there's an overlord. But look at that! The Mutalisks are spread so well. Okay, now Mutalisks are moving out, moving towards to the left side. Main base has Defiler Mound with the double evolution chamber with the 1/1 upgrade still on the way. Consum upgrade is almost done. We hear some Zerglings being transferred. Some drones as well at the bottom right. 1 dropship just got picked up. So that was a little bit unfortunate for Rush that he's not going to be able to drop anything. Here the Medic Force are here. Using the Irradiate on Lurkers. That's good. Zerglings are already here. With Adrenaline should be done. +1 armor is done. +2 armor is on the way with the Plague upgrade. So whenever you start your armor 2 upgrade, you kind of want to start your Ultralisk Cavern. But I don't see the Ultralisk Cavern yet. But we see Larva going to be pushing forward to take this 4th expansion now. All those M&M forces are moving out left and right. And so far nothing is being going crazy. But we see Rush adding a 3rd starport with the physics lab already on the way. Vessels are moving out. Gonna use the Irradiate on the Lurker and the Defiler at the same time. Some Lurker Zerglings are moving out over here at the bottom side. So that is gonna be having some access for... Okay, he's attacking the egg. Okay, so he's gonna have some access of taking the 5th gas soon too. And here's a Defiler consuming some Zerglings. I would like to see the Plague. Blade upgrade is done. So that's gonna be like the 1 critical moment. The right side is so clutched up, but I guess he's gonna be using the Darksworn first. Natural has the bottom right. The Natural has 3 Lurkers with the 1 drone, but there's no Defiler yet. But here are the Zerglings are gonna be covering up. Now vessels are here. There are total 6 vessels. They keep using. Okay, looks like he's gonna go for the +1/1 upgrade versus a +1 armor Lurker. So this is one of the greatest timing attacks that we can see from Rush, and Larva needs to defend this expansion. If he does not defend this expansion, he's gonna be delayed with the Ultralisk Cavern and not gonna be able to squeeze some Ultralisk. Okay, he's using those Darksworn left and right and taking some damage by the vessel Irradiate, but that's a little bit unfortunate. Using more Irradiate on those Lurkers. Okay, now Larva is gonna have the access of mining the 4th gas. That means he will be having lots of that gas. Every 1 minute you will have about 300 Vespene gas. So that means if he has 4 gas, every single minute he will have 1200 gas. And with that 1200 gas, he can make 6 Ultralisks at a time. Every single minute he will have 6 Ultralisks. And now we finally get to see him. Like I said, the 4th gas is finally being stabilized. That means he's gonna be getting these Ultralisk Cavern. Defiler just got picked up. Lurkers are borrowed, but okay, +2 is done. I would like to see how many eBay. This is just a single eBay right now we are seeing from Rush. Okay, Rush is trying to set up this barracks with macro 8 barracks and triple starport. Making more battlecruisers. 3 battlecruisers are on the way. I wonder if there's any battlecruisers out on the map, but nothing, no nada. But here are so many vessels. 8 vessels keeps using Irradiate, running away constantly. 65 worker versus 52. Very good looking for Terran and Zerg as well. Some people may think Zerg probably needs more drone. That is definitely right about it too, but not that necessary if you're playing Ultralisk with some Zergling combination. And we see a lot of army, the Terran's main army keeps moving towards to the right side, and some reinforcement will be keep defending this 3rd and the 4th expansion pad. And we just hear More scans go off. That's so busy with the scanning. Scanning at the natural over here at the bottom right. We're using the Irradiate on a single lurker. Second lurker maybe as well? No. But he did use the Irradiate on the Defiler, but he will have the access of using Darkstorm at the last second. Maybe not, but it is getting erased. Drones got erased, so now he has to fix this mining padding. And now some Zerglings are AFK over here. I wonder if he can see. No, it's not envisioned to see. He's able. If it was like a glide or like a maybe drone, he would have been able to see this. Oops. He will be able to see this physics lab. But now here are the 3 battle cruisers are about to be popping out. Look at that, battle cruisers operational. Okay, 3 battle cruisers are out. 3 more battle cruisers are coming out as well. But now vessels are AFK, losing some vessels. Rush needs to be paying attention. He has right now a total 5 vessels here. Okay, lurkers are getting deleted here, but now battle cruisers are moving forward. What about your main base, Larva? You have 61 workers. That's looking decent amount of worker count for Larva, but he does not have any anti-air unit to defend against these triple battle cruisers. I wonder where this is going to be going towards to. And here are the Marine Medic Force getting played, using Irradiate on the Defiler. Okay, using the Darkstorm at the last second here. A lot of macro hatchery, macroing lots of stuff here. Hydralisks are out. I wonder if he's getting. Okay, he's not getting the Hydralisk speed nor even range upgrade. Lots of Zerglings are moving forward. But this is going very intense with the 200 max supply count. But if this game gets stalled like this for a long time, Larva is going to be having all those advantages with the macro hatchery, making lots of Zergling and an Ultralisk with those 4 gas. Yes, Terran also has 4 gas, but battle cruisers are not that mobile. They cannot teleport like StarCraft 2. I don't know if you guys have watched those StarCraft 2, but in StarCraft 2 you can actually teleport your battle cruisers, which is kind of like kind of abusive, I would say. It's like an arbiter recall. But in StarCraft 1 you cannot teleport your battle cruisers, and now these battle cruisers just got plagued, and the Hydralisks are here. Is this Hydralisk speed? Oh, it is Hydralisk speed. So Hydralisk does have the speed upgrade. Now he's getting the range upgrade on the way, and he does have the Ultralisk Cavern as well. So that's kind of like funky looking unit combo, I would say. Like he's just making a bunch of Hydralisks and bunch of Lurkers, bunch of Defiler, bunch of maybe Ultralisk at the last second maybe. So here are the Zerglings are moving out. Here are 5 battle cruisers. Where's the 6th one? Maybe 6 battle cruisers. Oh, here are the 6 battle cruisers, but it's kind of AFK here. Battle cruisers are moving up, but Hydralisks are pretty darn strong against these battle cruisers. So you gotta be careful. These Zergling Hydralisks are moving out. Some Ultralisks I just saw here. 4 Ultralisks are here with some Zerglings. This might go to do some backstab, but let's see. Yeah, these Hydralisks are about to move out. Factory is getting pushed away. And now these vessels are dangerously low HP. He cannot use any Irradiate on those Ultralisks because they're pretty much hugging the tower. Spore Colony, they're pretty much gonna be one-shotting all of the vessels when it gets into the range. And now Zergling has armor 3 with the +2 melee, and these Ultralisks is gonna be definitely strong. And these 5 battle cruisers are moving towards the left side. 1 battle cruisers, 2. Okay, so 1 battle cruiser is still remaining with the 4 HP, taking down 3 battle cruisers, 2 battle cruisers remaining. One last one has fallen, but 1 battle cruiser is not that scary. Larva is gonna be ignoring everything. Rush has floating mineral, about like 3k mineral with the 1500 Vespene gas, but he can't really do anything. This natural at the bottom right side is just completely stalled with the Ultralisk and some Lurkers and Zerglings. The Ultralisk Hydralisks are moving towards to the left side over here at the blue territory, taking some, erasing the CV. You may see Terran using the vessel Irradiate on his own vessel and pretty much like deleting, erasing the drone all the time. But you can also do the same thing for Zerg. If your Ultralisk gets Irradiate, you can actually rub into opponent's SCV line. And now we see him consuming some Zergling with a 222 energy, moving up. But here's a single battle cruiser. He might want to use the 1 plague on this battle cruiser, but maybe not. He does have the armor with a +1 attack of the air weapon. But Larva has been punishing and pretty much denying all this expansion one by one. And now this 5th gas is finally stabilized. Started mine just by now. And now these ultralights are moving out. Battle cruisers are... I don't see any battle cruisers. Battle cruisers are gone. Just pure vessels. Pure vessels is not going to be that useful against these Zerg. And now the medic count is dangerously low. Using some Darkstorm at the last second, using the ready. He might gonna use one more Darkstorm, or maybe even Plague. He just used the Plague on this 6 vessels, so now all those vessels are gonna be turning into red HP. So this is gonna be a dangerous moment for him. And now Rush is in a big time trouble. These 4 poor battle cruisers are gonna be taken down. Okay, it will go down. And now Larva is just insane with this macro. We just heard lots of scan goes off. He scans everywhere pretty much to see where the army is. Larva is moving out, borrowing the lurkers at the center of the map. Defiler does not have enough energy to use the Darkstorm at the last second, but the Zergling will be able to clear this SCB anytime soon. And now another expansion has been done morphing. Here's the one more drone, but he forgot to make a hatchery. Very intensive game. This 4th command center is still not saturated. SCVs are transferred, but these Ultralists is just very tanky. Marines cannot fight against these Ultralists. Look at it. It just tanks everything, and Zerglings are just pretty much clearing up all those Marines super easily. And now the main force are getting sandwiched by these Ultralist Hydralisks, and Rush taps out. GG's called. Larva wins this game. So that was a very interesting and classic of this Zerg versus Terra matchup on Ascension. That you don't really get to see 3 hatchery opening like the classic way, the classic like the textbook playstyle. And Larva showed how strong he is in the super late game with the 4 gas, defending every single location, and he didn't even let Rush to the drop. Those first 2 dropship was not able to do anything. Like he had all the scourges already, lurkers and some Zergins were there too. So yeah, that was a very good hold by Larva. Thanks for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll bring more fabulous game in the future.